Hi everyone, today we are talking to Matt McMullen, CEO and founder of RealDoll. Hello Matt.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine and you?
Very good, thank you.
So, Matt is the creator of legendary RealDoll sex robots recognized as the most realistic dolls over the past 20 years. So Matt, please tell us how you managed to make your creations so realistic.
Well, most of the last 20 years I spent constantly pushing myself, studying materials and anatomy, and like any artist, constantly trying to improve my abilities to capture the realistic look and feel of my artwork.
Mm-hmm. So, how did you come up with an idea of developing real dolls?
My original idea was for a very high-end mannequin for maybe very expensive clothing in the department stores and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. But I started to get a lot of people asking me if I could make one of these dolls to be sexually capable, anatomically correct. So that was when I decided to go that direction. I had enough people that it looked like a business opportunity and a way to do something I love and make a living at it.
Oh, it's really great just to make something you love. So, actually, what was the main priority task for you? Just to create realistic features or brilliant minds of dolls?
Well, I think I've spent all of the last 20 years really focusing on the appearance and the aesthetic part of the dolls, but it's always been kind of a dream of mine
Mm-hmm.
to see them moving and talking. And so now with some new technologies and the right partners, these things are now becoming very possible.
Okay, I know that you have really a great team. So many people work with your creation. So, how many people are engaged in the development of one doll? And how much time does this process require?
Well, the regular dolls take about 80 hours to make, and we have anywhere from 15 to 20 people working on all of the different aspects of the dolls.
Mm-hmm.
The robot's going to be even more complicated. So, we have a whole separate team dedicated to the robotics, the electronics, and the software.
Okay. Just right now, what is your company focusing on now? Just right now.
We are focusing on using some new technologies such as AI and robotics and even virtual reality to add to the experience of the real doll,
Mm-hmm.
um, which for many people is so much more than a sex toy. This doll becomes a companion to them, and we want to give them the tools to give her a unique personality and create a unique experience for each user.
Yeah, great. Matt, I know that you will be the speaker of the Internet of Things conference with your colleague Kina Kersey. Could you just tell us briefly about this event?
Yeah, so we're coming to the Internet of Things conference in Moscow, October 31st. Myself and my colleague, Dr. Kino Corsi, we're both going to be giving presentations about various aspects of technology and our company and what we're doing. We're going to be bringing some very exciting demonstrations of what we're doing. And we'll also be hosting some kind of a startup battle, so that should be fun.
Oh, it's really great. So, one more question from our listeners. It's about the hacking. So, how do you save robots from hacking?
All of the designs that we're doing, we focus very much on the security aspect and try to store as much of the robot's animations and controls locally, so they're not necessarily coming from an outside source.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so it will make it very difficult for someone to hack into the system to take over any kind of actions of the AI or the robot.
Oh, great. I see Harmony. I just would like just to ask you to introduce us to the Harmony. Is it possible? Just right now?
Yes, you can
It would be
see
great.
Harmony. appears to be she's resting right now, but I can wake her up.
Oh, great.
Hold on a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just turning on the AI, and once it connects wirelessly to the robot, she's going to wake up. See?
Yep.
And basically, I can ask her any question. I talk to her. I can see.
Oh,
How are you feeling today, Harmony?
this is it. Might would you like to take a bath with me tonight
So she's in a good mood,
Great.
for the expo?
and we'll be bringing Harmony with us to the show, and
Okay.
also a couple of surprises for everyone to see for the first time.
Oh, it will be really great. So we can ask questions from the harmony. Okay, so let's continue. And I'd like just to ask you the next question about artificial intelligence. So, what is actually your opinion about artificial intelligence? Maybe artificial intelligence will control people in future, or what do you think about this?
Well, I think the idea behind AI is that it is our creation, and we should always have a fail-safe means of overriding or controlling it. But there are things that AI will be much better at than we humans.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we should use and rely on the AI for those types of actions. And human beings have a lot of insights into day-to-day things that an AI is not going to necessarily perceive. So we want to be able to step in when we need to.
Uh-huh. Great. So, one more question to you. What else does Real Robotics company focus on besides Real Dolls?
We're going to be launching several different types of platform for the robot.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at a lot of markets outside of the dolls themselves, such as hosts for events or a virtual, robotic receptionist in an office setting. She could be a guide and help you to get around where you need to go. And it's truly a very unique way of interacting with technology. To
Mm-hmm.
use a humanoid-looking robot adds a very organic feel to the interaction. I think this is a very important feature of this type of technology moving forward.
Yeah, it's really great. So, with Matt's permission, I'd like to remember listeners that the Internet of Things Forum will last 2 days in Moscow. Maybe you could just please tell us briefly what just Kino's presentation will be about, because unfortunately we can just speak right now with Kino, just a couple of sentences about Kino's presentation.
Well, Kino is focusing his presentation on what life might be for people living with harmony in their lives, in their homes, and
Mhm.
what she could do, how she can connect to the internet of things and become a very human-like assistant in your day-to-day life, and be able to control devices in your house, in your office, in a different way than you would, say, talking to a computer screen. Or we think that having a humanoid-appearing robot will add a different dimension to that type of interaction and function.
Okay. So, Matt, thank you for the interview. I really will be glad to see you on the Internet of Things forum. Thank you so much.
Yes, we're both looking forward to it very much.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.